Hi, this is Sarah from Accessories, and today I'm bringing you my April book haul. And I have accumulated quite a few books throughout the last couple months. I didn't really buy a whole lot, but I've also somehow managed to acquire small, simple things that are kind of book related. So the first thing that I have that is book related is a new journal for cataloging the books that I'm reading, and these are the end papers, and the lines are really long and thick, and I really like this one. It was only $8 at Target, and I think that it was a pretty awesome price because this is a really well-made journal, and I've already written in it a little bit, and I really like it so far. So I find that Target usually has really good journals, and I really like how big this one is. And let's talk about the books that I'm borrowing currently that I have not bought. My mom has let me splurge back into her Lisa Kleypas stacks, and I have Where Dreams Begin by Lisa Kleypas. This is a historical romance novel. I'm not sure what this one's about, but I really actually like the cover for this. And I know that this one is one of her signed ones, so I don't want to mess that one up. I also have Dream Lake, which is the third book in the, what's this series called? Friday Harbor series. The Friday Harbor series follows different storylines. I think there's 4 books in the series right now. I read Rain Shadow Road, which is like right here on my shelf, and I really, really love that one. It was really different. It had kind of like a magical realism kind of vibe with the way that she talked about her glass making, and it was really cool. I'm really excited about this one. So yeah, contemporary Kleypas. And I also have a really, really old first edition hardcover of one of her historical romances called Someone to Watch Over Me. It has a really trashy cover on the back, but I think this is so cool, and I'm really excited to read this one. It's one of my mom's favorites, so I'm gonna probably read this for the summer. And then I had some money, and Target has cheap books, so I got 11/22/63 by Stephen King, and I'm so excited for this. This is the one where it's about the guy who goes back in time, and he is his mission that he designates to himself, because he's given this opportunity, is to stop the JFK assassination. And this book is huge. It's a hunker. But everyone's going on about the Hulu series right now, and I'm just really excited to read this one. I love King, and I think that this one's going to be a blast. And I also won a giveaway from a lovely blog called It Starts at Midnight, and I got a little note from the woman who runs the blog, Shannon, and I'll leave her link somewhere in the description or in the links somewhere. And she's really nice. I got the opportunity to pick 3 of her arcs that she was giving away, and I got, oh, this is her little card. It's so cute. It Starts at Midnight by Jodi Lynn Anderson. She wrote the Tiger Lily. I have not read Tiger Lily, but it's really popular in the blogosphere. It's a Peter Pan retelling from Tiger Lily's perspective, and everyone loves it. And I saw that Emily May read this, and I don't remember what specifically she said, but I remember I instantly added it to my to-read list, so I'm really excited for this one, and I love the cover. And I also got Blackbird by Anna Carey. I don't really specifically remember what this one's about, although I think it's a mystery. It doesn't have a huge description. It's like bulletproof points, but I'm also excited for this one. And I also got Sway by Cat Spears. I actually already have an arc of this on my Kindle, but I didn't like the formatting of it, so I was pretty stoked to pick this one up. It's a contemporary, if you couldn't tell, and it's actually a really tight filling paperback. But anyway, I also got on a trip to Books A Million a Hermione Granger Funko Pop, and she is just so cute. I absolutely love her. She goes right here on my shelf so she doesn't fall over. And I also am continuing on with Outlander with the Fiery Cross, the 5th one in this really huge and overly, it's a mammoth. I'm not gonna lie. I think she called Drums of Autumn Moby Dick jokingly. What does she call this? Les Mis? This is huge. Like, huge. It's like bigger than my head. But excited. And I also, went to Disney, right? And one of the things that I did at Disney was get over my motion sickness, and I went on Tower of Terror first thing. That was the first ride I went on, and it was the most horrifying thing in my life. So I congratulate myself. I bought a 4-episode DVD of The Twilight Zone, which I'm a huge Twilight Zone fan. I love Rod Serling. I think he's a genius. He actually wrote quite a few episodes in The Twilight Zone. I think he wrote around 90 or 100 of them, and I think he's pretty awesome. I mean, he created this brilliant show. And I also picked up The Twilight Zone, an anthology for, the 50th anniversary, which was like in 2009. And it's edited by Rod Serling's wife, Carol Serling. And I've actually read quite a few of the stories. I'm right there, I'm on the R.L. Stine one. And I'm actually really enjoying this. I have read a few that were just kind of but I haven't read any that I really didn't like a whole lot, except for one that was just kind of I think I gave that one 2 stars. But I've read some pretty great ones in here, and I'm really excited about getting to the Rod Serling one, which is the last one in here. And, I kind of became obsessed with Kurt Vonnegut, so I got some more Kurt Vonnegut. I got Mother Night, and I'm a little over halfway through it. I'm about, right there. And Vonnegut, he's great. If you haven't read Slaughterhouse 5, I highly recommend it. If you're not really interested in the whole, weird fiction that Slaughterhouse 5 is, I suggest starting with Mother Night, maybe. It follows Howard Campbell Jr., who is an introduced person in Slaughterhouse 5. He is an American Nazi. But is he really a Nazi? He, in his, confession, says that he is actually an American spy, and his broadcasts were systematic codes. Interesting stuff, right? And I'm really liking this. I'm looking forward to seeing the movie because I've heard it's excellent. So those are the books that I've acquired, and that was my April book haul. Let me know what books you've recently acquired, and bye! Happy reading!